we have in store. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. On the move from inside is 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So USF's return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the...
He's going to take a shot. Brings it in down the left side. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown Bulls. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Well, they wanted to be aggressive in the passing game, and they didn't waste a lot of time. They take a shot vertically down the field to their star player. He makes the play, and he makes the defense pay.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. The Rainbow Warriors offense will go to work for the first time today. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see all types of ways in how they use.
And he breaks into the open. He's at the 30. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback, after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. The Bulls want to move quickly. Give to the running back. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulls!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Hurley. Finds the tight end. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Going to take a shot, and it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
At the 4-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A low-line drive and not his best work. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
To the air, it's Hurley. He's going for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone. And the point after is good. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Now this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth and already inside a minute to go in the first. Quick completion to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Off the RPO, complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins the football.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. To the air, it's Hurley. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I know it was incomplete. I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him onto that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
They'll run the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. They'll try the run. Nice move to keep running. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to punch it in. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Warriors!
I love running backs that have a nose for goal. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And he makes the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry up. from the gun. The running back tries to hit the hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Had to get rid of it quickly. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last. And he lays out and snags it down the left side. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He's got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll go to the air. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, USF.
Touchdown.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed at so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Fires left. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. And the returner goes down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got it. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, South Florida.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas A&M is totally getting wrecked today. You bring Johnny Football back here in his prime, and even he wouldn't change the outcome of this one. They're trailing by 32 to Ohio State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Complete. Open space at the 25. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Rainbow Warriors with the 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime.
And the Bulls will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab over the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
They'll go with a direct snap. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
When you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory, I'd be curious to see if on the next play now, they're going to try and take a shot and see if they can catch the defense sleeping.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He's got an open man. He's run out of bounds after the big game, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
And the Rainbow Warriors are threatening on first. Touchdown, Hawaii! And that one will put them up here in the second half. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
35. South Florida, 28.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulls will hustle to the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the ball squirted out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Power football with the run. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Hurley. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Yeah, and that's nice coverage. He's taking a shot, trying to throw the ball to the end zone. Maybe put that thing up a little bit higher where his guy can go up and make a play and come down. But a nice job by the defender just getting his fingertip on the top of the football.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th and goal. Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown. They forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun, finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. No huddle here for the offense.
Third down coming.
It's a draw. Oh, it gives him the tough, stiff arm. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Bulls moving quickly to the line. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution. Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He's got the tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive.
Loss of 2. A third down.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll try it on the ground. He will not get it. A fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Offense set on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs will?
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the fourth time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of the...
And they got him for the sack.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice first down sack.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete to the left. Afterburner's coming. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bulls. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step one accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Boise State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Colorado State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Takes it the other way. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
Well, what a play by the defense there. Trailing here in the fourth quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
First down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Got it! Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that one.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Here comes the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hurley using the quick game. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And in this game, this guy has shown you why he's one of the best in the country. He has so much ability at the running back position. Speed, quickness, the ability to break tackles, unbelievable vision. Already now with 150 yards rushing, the defense has no answer for him. They've got to find a way to slow this guy down.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warrior! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, this offense is up against it here. Trailing late in the game, the defense knows they're going to throw the football. 1st down, they get sacked. 2nd down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on 3rd down.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They're setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And the pass hits, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15. The offense set for a 1st down play. Leaves it with the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
52, South Florida.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to